Uh, wait. Uh, hold on. What is going on? One moment, everybody. I'm having some issues. Um, don't adjust your systems. What is going on with this? I think we're here. That was weird. I don't know what was going on with my camera. Anyway, hopefully that won't have any issues. Um, going forward. That was kind of trippy. And I don't think I can get that effect. Actually, no, I'm not going to mess with it. All right, let's catch up with chat. It was welcome in everybody. Good evening, Yarnies, Dirty Hookers, and Fiber Fiends. How was everybody this evening? I look darker and tanner. I'm not tan. Why do I look so tan? Anyway, uh, just a curious brain cell got first. Congratulations. Let's see who's all here in chat. Hey there, Blue. Thank you for the lurk, Spy Guy. Aloof and Poofed, welcome in. Hey there, Bray. Uh, Hungry, been looking at honey roasted chicken. Ooh, that does sound good. Thank you for that. Oh, and that ended the same time as the song ended. That was kind of okay. That was weird. The positioning and the framing looks like that's like she's like her head is my body. Like my body is her head. Like yeah, that looks weird. Really weird. I never knew it lined up like that. Uh, my body is, you know what I meant? Wisdom for the generation. Oh, oh, I'm like everybody in this in the movie. I'm him too. I'm the whole table. Alrighty then. Let's see if I can catch up with chat. Last thing I read was Blue Raven was thinking about or looking at honey roasted chicken. That sounds really good. Bray says, sounds good. Eating pork sausage rigatoni. Oh, that sounds really good too. Welcome in, Witchy Weaver. Aloof and Poo. It's a flash. Yes. And thank you, Sue. Thank you. Uh, my body is her head. Yes. That is wisdom for the generations. Anyway, how is everybody this evening after all of that little bit of chaos? Okay. OBS, behave. OBS was doing its little flashing thing. Doesn't affect your end. On my end, the whole like the application just flashes. but we're good. I'm not going as well as Meg. I bet. Alrighty, what was I saying? Welcome, welcome in. Yeah, yeah, welcome. Dirty hookers, fiber fiends, oh yeah, yarnies, whatever you go by. Welcome in. What a day. What a I am totally thrown off. So, I want to announce one thing. The Mocos, they are in the middle of their, well, not in the middle. This is day 2 of their big PP Energy Party. Part 3, it's their 3rd year of being partner. It is a celebration for them being partner. And what they do is they celebrate by showcasing their community. So if you're not familiar with the Mocos, which you should be, why can't I type? Why did it that? That was from earlier today. That was Baby Ray. That's Devin's daughter. Um, like I said, they are having their big party. It's all this week, and it's probably going to go into next week, where they showcase all of their community, and they don't have to be a streamer or part of their stream team to be on their community. Let's turn this volume down a little bit. Um, just being a part of interacting with their community, you can be a part of it. So there's over 500 things that they're giving away. I have 2 things in the giveaway, 2 different doilies. They haven't gotten to them yet. And you can enter to win. It's really easy to enter if you go into their chat. They're live right now. Whenever they're showcasing whatever the giveaway is at that time, if you want to be entered into their chat, into their giveaway, for that item, exclamation point party will get you their basically like an entry, like a raffle ticket type thing, and you could possibly win. I've only entered a couple of their drawings. They started it yesterday. They're doing it again today. I only entered a couple of them. I won something today. I won a gift card to Blick.com, dickblick.com. It's an art supply um, site. They also have brick and mortar stores, which I've never been to one. They have a lot of paint and canvases and that type of art, but they also have fiber arts. They have, what else do they have over there? They've got pottery stuff. They got all different types of things. So I won a $150 gift card to Blick.com. So I was like, wow. Like, I didn't know I'm like, what are my chances? I mean, your chances are one in however many that enter for that giveaway. So I was so excited that I won that. But there's all different cool physical things you can win also. So just wanted to shout them out and let them and support them because they support me and the rest of the community. Gonna lurk while you're here, chilling in the mocos. Yes, and they have looms. They have weaving looms. All different types of things. But that is for Blick.com, not the mocos. The mocos don't have looms. But yeah. I think we're gonna get right into it tonight. This is Teaching Tuesday. I've got the mocos up on a second monitor. I'm keeping an eye out for when they get to the giveaway that I have, the first one. They are, and they don't go through them real fast. They do stop and they interact with chat and they any announcements or whatever. So it's not just not one after another, one after another. Where is this? They are on. They just did the giveaway for the 55th item, and my first one is number 83. So I don't know if they're going to get to mine tonight. I want to be in there as a text type thing. I'm not going to enter in my own. That doesn't make any sense. I'm ineligible for that, obviously. But if anybody has any questions or whatever, I can go over and answer them. All right, we're going to get right into this tonight. It is Teaching Tuesday. We are going to learn the cherry blossom stitch. It is early April, late March, early April where I live is the season when cherry blossoms are in bloom. Cherry blossoms here have already been done. Like the real cherry blossoms, they've already passed. But it is that time of year. So if anybody is interested in this pattern, !cherry, we'll get you the link. It is a free pattern. There's also a video. I don't know if there's a link to the video on the blog that I have linked. Maybe. But there is a written pattern. The main thing with this is I'm going to do the repeat that they have for this, for how these are spaced out. These flowers are formed while you make the rows. So they're not applique on. They are stitched on as you make them. However far apart you want them to be, you can always adjust that. So keep that in mind. So if you want them to further apart, closer, or whatever, the number of stitches in between for the repeat can be altered. But I'm going to go with what they have. So we're going to do this exact sample. So I'm going to use the same colors. You can use whatever colors you want. Cherry blossoms are usually a pinkish, and a little bit of white. But you can make this whatever color. I mean, you can change it up. It doesn't have to be a cherry blossom. It can be any other flower that you want it to be. A six-petaled flower. So if anybody is crocheting along, again, if I go too fast, let me know. We have that little redeem, do the thing, and here we go. So the repeat is a multiple of 12 plus 13 plus 2. So whatever your multiple of 12 is, I'm going to do 3 multiples of 12. 3 multiples of 12, so that's 36. Plus 13 is 49. Plus 2 is 51. So I'm going to chain 51 for this. You could do it however long you want. Again, keep in mind you can always alter the spacing between your flowers. So I'm just going to do 51 chains in my first color, which is the white, which is the bottom. You're going to larkin crochet? All right. A koala. Very cool. If you got progress pictures, feel free to post them in the Discord. .51. So I've got my chain of 51. If you are crocheting along and you need me to slow down and wait until you get to this point, I will be glad to do that. Check something. So I've got my chain of 51. And then in the 4th chain from the hook, we're going to do a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will do a double crochet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, my Zoom is not working. What happened? Let me fix my camera. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna restart my top-down camera. Like something worked. Bear with me, everybody. I zoom? Oh, no. Oh, you want the Discord link? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to send that to you in a whisper. All right. Aloof and Poofed, you should have gotten a whisper here in. You got it? Okay. All right. I got to fix my Zoom. Okay. Tilt works. Why isn't my Zoom working? Oh no. Oh no. Hey there, Pix. How are you? I'm having some issues with my top-down camera, and it won't zoom. Okay. Bear with me, everybody. Uh-oh, that's even worse. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that's great. Drop kicking it? Maybe I should. Oh, that fixes that. Okay. What? I was doing so well. I was doing very well until this. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. Hey there, Sky. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna physically unplug that camera and see if that'll work. Let's find the cord. Let's see. Okay, that is unplugged. We're plugging it back in. Okay. Yes, first rule of IT. Okay, now I'm going to have to probably restart that software. I know what I need to do. I need to actually exit out of the software. It's crappy Logitech. It's not. Then I think I need to go into here to activate it. That works. Got it. We fixed it. We fixed it. See, I can do tech support. Where was I? First rule of IT: if I'm ever on life support, I want you to pull the plug, then plug me back in. Exactly. All right. So where was I? So we have chained 51, and in the fourth chain from the hook, we have double crocheted. And then we're going to do double crochet in all the remaining chains. So when you get done, you're going to have 49 double crochets. Just for this example. Obviously, you can make this longer or shorter depending on your needs, but this is just a little sample. And this will give everybody time, if you're crocheting along, to do the thing. So like I said, chain 51, fourth chain from the hook, do a double crochet, and then in the remaining chains, do double crochets. And this is for this repeat, meaning the spacing of where these flowers are. So you get this spacing. There's my beverage back over here. And now my eye decides to itch. Like I said, this is the cherry blossom stitch. This time of year, late March, early April, is, in my area of the world, is when cherry blossoms are in bloom. I think we had our peak at the end of March. I live not too far from Washington, D.C., and Washington, D.C. downtown is known for the cherry blossoms around the tidal basin by the Jefferson Memorial. I think originally the trees were a gift from Japan, like in the early 1900s. Hey, what's up, Claymiko? Hey, Han. Oh, I completely forgot. I completely forgot. There's two things I forgot. One thing, thank you, actually, Claymiko, for playing that clip. This Friday, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my Discord, um, we'll be having our weekly movie watch party, and we're watching Steel Magnolias. So tune in for that. It is a classic. It's one of mine and Claymiko's favorite movies. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Friday. It's in the little voice channel, the video voice channel. You know how the Discords have those things. Be the fourth week that we've done a movie. You need to get clean out. Yeah, there are sad parts. Oh, you're working. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Um, it is going to be the fourth week we've done. I think we started. What did we started? Started with Serial Mom, and then we watched Airplane. Last week we watched Spaceballs. Coming on with a cold. It's not really a cold. It's just change of weather and the seasons, and so yes, that will be this Friday. We will be doing our movie party, which again, like I said, will be Steel Magnolias. And I'm almost done this row. Again, if anybody wants to crochet along with me, I can tell you what this is real quick, one more time. We're not far into it. I've chained 51. Fourth chain from the hook, I did a double crochet. And then every chain remaining gets a double crochet. Not you. Oh, yes. Yeah, tell work you're coming down with a cold. Wink, wink, gotcha, yeah. It's been going around. So like I said, chain 51, fourth chain from the hook, do a double crochet, and then double crochet in the remaining chains, and you will have 49 double crochets. So if anybody wants to do that while I tell you about the next thing. So we're going to turn this music off for a second, and I have to find where I put the file. And this is a file that everybody has been waiting for. Is it in here? Yes. Whoop, 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 whoop. So, a little bit right before stream, I sloppily edited. I'm not a video editor, but I compiled the Donkey Song submissions, the ones we have so far. Don't feel bad if you haven't submitted any of them. At any time, you could always submit you can give me your submissions. We can add things as we go, and I can always take them and rearrange them. So we had, I think, 6 people submitted, and some of these faces you may or may not recognize. Some people stream. Actually, all but one stream. Yeah, all but one stream. I'm not going to list who submitted, but we're going to sit and watch this. So, where's my display capture thing? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Cherry Blossom needs to go away. We don't need you right now. Alrighty here. Yes, you see an ass wearing an ass hat. Here we go. Hopefully you all can hear. Let me turn up the volume. You can hear this nonsense. This will be played periodically on my streams. It's not going to be a redeem because I don't want to overplay. So here we go, everybody. Wait. Let's go. Oh, wait, hold. Stop. Wait. Sorry. Wait. I hit the wrong button. Sorry. So thank you everybody who participated, and again, you can always um, send me your renditions of the donkey song. Exclamation point donkey will get you all of the information that you need for that if you want to join in and add to the barnyard. So yeah, we had plenty of donkeys. We had two pigs and we had a baby alien. So and everybody. Oh, and we had a bear with hands for ears. Um, so yes, thank you. I was waiting for somebody to uh to choose that one. That is anybody can play that, but that was for moth if moth ever comes in because moths are attracted to light. So I might have to figure out how to make a mouse to redo. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Welcome in, crafting Sam. Welcome in, Mickey Mouse. Yes, yes. Hey, again, make it your own. Have fun with it. So, like I said, we'll play that periodically on streams every now and then. I might make it a redeem, like a high redeem. We'll figure it out. I did you miss it? Yeah, we played it. I could always play it again later on during stream if you want me to. Hey there, MS Creates. You have a good stream too. Actually, no, I think you already rated it out. Um, if you, yeah, you're probably doing after stream stuff. So yes, welcome in, MS Creates. I'm not too stressed from school, so you might redo it. Yeah, I heard that you you're oh, I had to turn that music down. That was really loud. Sorry, everybody. Um, wait, why is that? Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on a second. I'm having technical problems. Okay. Sorry if the monitor camera was picking up my voice. I just saw that. All right. Yeah, I saw that your school's website was having some issues with everybody logging in. So you get a day off from school, basically. Oh, missed the teaching? No, no, you did not miss the teaching. You have not missed any of the teaching. We just watched the Donkey Song collab, the current version of the collab. Again, you could always add to it at any time. So back to the teaching. The sadly to fix it as soon. Oh, that sucks. Darn. All right. So just got home and Mocha. Yeah, Mocha. Yes, Mocha's going to be going on for a while. Actually, that reminds me. Let me see where they're at now. Just want to see if they've gotten to mine yet. No, no, they're getting closer. Just in case I need to be available or whatever, I'll pop on over there. Um, for this, we chained 51. Let's see if the Zoom is going to work this time. No, that's working good. We chained 51. And then after we chain 51, in the fourth chain from the hook, do a double crochet. And then in the remaining chains, do double crochets. So you'll end up having 49 double crochets in your chain. Gonna save this pattern and work on it in and out. Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah, exclamation point cherry will get you this link, the pattern. And it's a free pattern. It is from a blog called Nana's Crafty Home. Wanted So Royals yarn. Yes, yes. I entered that giveaway and I didn't get it, but I did purchase some of So Royals um, tatting thread that she dyed last week on the tatting raid train. It's like this greenish purplish variegation. So I got two things of that. So I'm excited for when that shows up. All right, like I said, I chain 51. In the fourth chain from the hook, did a double crochet. And then in the remaining chains, do double crochets. You'll have 49 doubles. And if anybody needs me to wait until they get to this point, again, please, please, please let me know. You have to wait to buy some. Yeah, I get that. But I don't but she is running that um the discount. There's a discount code. I think it's to the end of April. Yeah, I think that's how that's working. Yeah, so she's got a discount code, and I use the discount code. Of course, I'm gonna take advantage of a Discord. I mean, Discord, a discount. Words. You're nomming? Yes, nomming is important. I'm gonna be nomming here after I get done stream at some point. All right. So if you've got your 49 double crochets, the very last stitch, and I'll walk through this again. These cameras, they're not working with me today. So the very last stitch, we do a double crochet, and you're going to yarn over through the first two, and then before you yarn over and do the second two, that's where we're going to change our color. I'm going to use my second color, which is the yellow. Check your messages. All right, yeah, give me one second. So I changed over with my second color. I'm going to chain one and turn, and each stitch will get a double crochet. So it's just one row of doubles in white and one row in yellow. There's no increasing, no decreasing whatsoever. So again, at the end of the second row, you will also have 49 stitches. So just double, it's just 2 rows of double crochet. And let me check this message. Oh, well, if I listen to it, it'll play on stream. Which I don't think. Clay Miko. Do you mind if I play this on stream? I will still add it to the collab. I can play it. All right. So let me get this real quick. What? Alrighty, everybody. So, oh, where am I? Who am I? What's going on? Made sure it was safe. Well, if the little one's in there, she better be safe. It better be safe. Alrighty, so we have a special treat. This is Clay Miko and Riley, and they're doing the donkey song. And again, was just sent to me just now, and I will add it to the thing. And I haven't even watched this yet. So here we go. Oh, that is so cute. Thank you, Riley and Clay Miko. Very, very cute. I love it. I love it. All right, let's move that out of the way. Yeah, that as soon as stream is over, that is going to be added into the collab I already have. She's giggling. That's good. And if you're watching, eeyaw, 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 eeyaw. Too fun. So I'm just doing my second row of Double crochet. So excited to see yourself on the street. Well, I bet. Yeah, it's like you're on TV. You could be a TV star, just like Uncle Crafty Cub and Granny Karen and Mommy. You've seen Mommy on the on stream. We're getting our second row in our second color. Gotta check something else. Okay. I'm also keeping an eye on some things in the Moco's pee party that I might want to try to win, but I don't think they're going to get to it tonight. And if not, it's not the end of the world. I've already won one thing. Uh, all right. Good night, Riley. Couple more stitches, and we will be at the end of this row. Doing my last one into that turning chain that's there at the end. All right. So you should have 2 rows of double crochet. Again, 49 in each row. Why am I dancing the donkey song to the song? Donkey song in the brain. All right, so that was row number 2. Row number 3, you're going to chain 1 and turn. Hey there, Dragon Lunatic, and thank you for the hydrate note wood. I just hydrated, but I'll hydrate again. Not that Diet Coke is hydrating. And yes, Bray, I'm drinking Diet Coke. She's my Diet Coke buddy. All right. So we have chained 1 and turn. And for row number 3, we're going to single crochet in the first 6 stitches. So the very first stitch gets 1 and then 5 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th one. So 1, 2, all the way across. So it's 1 stitch into each stitch. So you'll have 6 stitches there. Now, this is the part where it gets a little, it's not tricky, but this is where the pattern starts to become the pattern. So we've got our 6 stitches, and in the very next stitch will be the center of our flower. And to do the center of the flower, let me double check something real quick. So in the very next stitch, in the back loop only, in that one loop, you're going to put in 3 single crochets. So in the back loop, we do 1, in the same stitch, do 2, and in the same stitch, 1 more. So we've got 3 singles in back loop only. And now we're going to rotate this, and in the front loop of the same stitch, that very same stitch, we're going to put in 3 more single crochets. If you want me to redo that, I can. So let's redo this. So we've got our 6. In our next stitch, back loop only, put in 3 singles, rotate, and in that same stitch, but now front loop only, 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. So you're going back the way you came. And now what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch in our very first stitch of those 6. So I'm going to count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that 6th one, we're going to slip stitch. And that's formed a little ring. That's all into that one stitch from the row below. So if you need me to go through and do that again, I can. But we've made this little ring, and that ring is going to sit on top of our surface of our fabric we're making. Again, in that stitch, back loop only, get 3 singles, and then turn, rotate it this way, front loop of the same stitch, 3 singles, and then you're going to slip stitch into that first of those 6. So we've got 6 little stitches there. And then in the next 2 stitches of this ring, we're going to do slip stitch, back loop only. So 1 and 2. So it's slip stitching, but only in the back loops. And then we're going to find the next 11 stitches and do single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Those 11 stitches, that's the spaces between your flowers. So if you want them shorter, do less stitches, but adjust your stitch count for the entire length. So that's where you can do your adjustments. And we're going to go and do an ad. When we get back from the ad, we will continue with this row. So everybody do some self-care, and we will be right back. Aww. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sitting through the ad. And yes, Moth, just a curious brain cell played it for you. That one is just for you. You know how moths are attracted to light and the flame. So I have left the light on for you. How are you, Moth? How's it going? Michael just Micah Moko just blew past 2 incentive giveaways. Very cool. Let me check. Let me see. Um, very cool. Yeah, they are like we are killing it over there as a team. Um, they're gonna do them in a minute. Okay, yes, yeah, they hit 300 sales. Yes. So if you're not familiar with what that means, any reported sales in their community. So it's not just buying from the Mocos; it's anybody in their community if they make a sale. Like earlier today, I bought something from So Royal. It was 2 items. It was one purchase, but it was 2 items. That counts as 2 sales. So anytime they make their milestones, I don't know how often they do it. I don't know if it's like um, if you order multiple, yes. And anytime they reach their milestone goals for their incentives, it's an extra thing that isn't already that we've already seen. We've already had an idea of what it could be. It was extra things, and that was one of the things that I won was an incentive giveaway, was that gift card. So yeah, they are killing it. We are killing it as a team. So yeah, I think it's every 25, if I remember correct. Because I think there was one at 125, and I think there was one at 150. Maybe I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let me see if the file says that. It doesn't say it. But again, I could be wrong. But but yeah, I've got them up. I'm lurking over there just in case they get to mine, which I don't know if they're going to get to mine tonight. But that's all right. All right. So when we left off, we made our little center of our flower, and we've done 11. Now in the next stitch, we're going to do another center of the flower. So back stitch only, back loop only. In that back loop, we're going to do 3 singles. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to rotate. We're not going to turn. We're going to rotate flat. And in that same stitch, but now front loop only, we're going to do 3 more singles. So you've got 6 stitches. And then you're going to count back to your 6th stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to slip stitch into that 6th stitch. And then the back loop only of the next 2 stitches, we'll do a slip stitch. So 1 and 2. Hey there, Supreme Doom. How are you doing? How's it going? We're attempting to make cherry blossoms. So if you need me to redo that, to show that again, I can. I'm more than willing to frog it out and show you again. But that is the center of our flower. Very good. Saw your angel. Oh, yes. This is the angel that Supreme Doom is mentioning. This is a practice piece. This is a practice piece. This is a tatted angel. I decided to use the chain is twisting. The larger yarn just to practice it. I am going to end up doing this in some smaller thread, but it's pretty good practice. So I'm happy how this turned out. Found this off of a YouTube video. Excuse me. And thank you. I appreciate that, Supreme Doom. All right. So we've done our little circle. Zoom in a little bit more. Now that my camera is working, I had some camera issues beginning of stream. So after we do that, in the very next stitch of our row, we're going to do a single and then the next 10. So we'll have a total of 11. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. So we've got this little, you can't even see. There's the little circle. There's the other one. Those are the centers. It's going to be the centers of our cherry blossoms. The very next stitch, we're going to do the center again. So back loop only. In that back loop gets 3 singles. So 1, 2, 3. Rotate our work flat, and in the same stitch, but now front loop only. If I can find the front loop, here's the front loop. We're going to do 3 more singles. So in that one stitch, 3 in the back loop, and then 3 in the front loop. And we're now going to slip stitch into our 6th stitch of that little circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slip stitch into that stitch. And then the next 2 of the circle, back loop only, slip stitches. 1 and 2. And then it's 11 singles in a row. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. I want to check something real quick. Yes, my count worked out. So we've done 11. Again, you could always vary this. You could make this shorter or longer, whatever you want, however far apart you want your flowers to be spaced. So there's 11 stitches between each flower, center of the flower. We've come to the next stitch, and that is we're going to do another center. So back loop only gets 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Rotate it flat. And now front loop of the same stitch gets 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now we count our stitches in our circle. You scared me. What's up, Eduhuman? Was not ready for that. I don't even know why that scared me. So we've got our 6 stitches. We're going to count back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in that 6th one, we're going to do a slip stitch. And in the next 2, slip stitch back loop only. Back loop only. Nope, you're fine. You're fine. And it's not even any scary redeems. I don't have any scary ones. Even though the gong one, that used to scare me. It would catch me off guard, I should say. All right, we've done our center of our flower, and now the next 6 stitches. That one. Hey there, littlest Dino. Littlest Dino. How are you? Welcome in. So now we're going to do single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm pretty good. Alrighty. So we've done our last 6 stitches, and um, let me check something real quick. Let me check. All right. So now we can fasten off. I'm not going to really fasten off on this because this is a sample. I don't want to end up cutting up all my yarn just for this. But you would fasten off. But I'm just going to leave a long loop for this one. We're not changing colors right now. We're not adding a color to this end. So that row, we made the centers of our flowers. So we just, as we were going, we made them. So they are stitched on as we go. So it's no application. We're not doing them separately and hand sewing them on. They're crocheted in place. All right. So that is for row, that's row number 3. And now, I guess they call it 3A or 3.5, around 3.5 we're going to call it. So I'm going to get my tired and bitchy. Oh no, I'm sorry that you're tired and bitchy. I'm going to get my pink color for the petals. All right, so to do this, we're going to go to our first little flower. Let me zoom on in our little circle here. Dev is giving away a painting. Very, very cool. If anybody doesn't know what Mickey is mentioning, that is not what they're giving away. They would never give that away. That is Baby Ray. That is Devin's daughter. But over on the Mocha Maid channel, they're having their 3rd annual Big PP Energy Party, celebrating them for being partner. And they're doing giveaways all this week and into next week probably. And Devin is giving away a painting. So, let's see here. Phone's deciding to update. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Hate it when you're using it and it decides to update. All right, we're going to work with the little ring, the center of the flower that we made from the previous row. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our petal color and we are going to join, and you can join it however you want into any of those 6 stitches. It doesn't matter which one. You're going to join it and you're going to make a half double into the back loop only, whatever one you pick. So this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you the way I do it. I'm going to do a slip knot on my hook. I'm going to yarn over because we're doing a half double. So we're going to, and this is US terms. I should clarify that. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you? How was your stream? What were you working on? If you are not following 3 Marie, go and check them out. A great, great streamer. I like hanging out in her stream. Yes, if you're not following 3 Marie, great, great streamer. She makes some of the cutest amigurumi little creatures. I know you've done some Mothmen. You've done a gnome. You've done Harry Potter stuff. You've done all different types of things. What does this say? The cozy corner with the Twitch sphere. That's hard to say. 3 Marie's streams appear with yarn in hand and a hook so grand from West Virginia. They're here, crocheting creatures big and small to the tune of music sweet. 3D prints and whips they share in a chat where all can meet. So gather round for a chill delight where amigurumi takes flight. So yes, go and follow her. What were you working on? What were you doing? I don't know if you had said. Welcome in, Secret Window Boutique, El Barnett, Mama Rita. I recognize some of these names. We budgeted tonight with my little kind of on the sidelines. We're gonna go to Port Sit as a family, and Laura and I are gonna watch you. Love for oh well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, go and do some after stream care. Go and enjoy that sitting on the porch. Hopefully the weather is nice. The weather's pretty nice here where I am. And I appreciate you bringing your family here and family, community, family, friends, your people. But yes, go and enjoy your time as a family. And I will try to take care of your community. If you want, you could tell everyone what your little gift was. Oh, it was like a. Let me see if I'm going to word it correctly. It was basically on Blue Raven's page on Blue Raven's Twitch page. It was basically a little blurb, little write up of why he chose me and others as mods, and I appreciate that, Blue Raven. Thank you for the recognition. I am so glad that you have made me a mod, and I've made you a mod. So, yes, go and check out Blue Raven. It's all the same, right? We love our Twitch community. Yes, we do. We definitely love our Twitch community that we have. All right, but yes, go and do your after stream care. All right, where was I? And again, thank you for the raid. So, let's bring the music back because when it's quiet, it seems I can't really function so much. Even when I'm not on stream, I've got music playing softly. I gotta have a little bit of music in the background. All right, where was I? So we're gonna take our pink color, which is our petal color, petals of our flower, and we're gonna yarn over because we're gonna be doing a half double crochet. So yarn over, and we're gonna pick whatever stitch we want in this ring. There are 6 here, and back loop only. We're gonna do a half double crochet. So I'm gonna go in this one right here. This one sounds good. So I'm going to go in, bring up a strand, pull it up. There's 3 on the hook. Yarn over through all 3. That's a standing half double. That's the way I do it. So we did a half double, and in that same back loop only, put in 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. That is petal number 1. The next petal, back loop only. So all of this is back loop only. Back loop only, we're going to slip stitch. In that same back loop only, we're going to do a half double. And in that same back loop only, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. This was the little blurb that I posted on my Twitch page for my mods as a gift. The Crafty Cub, he is truly an inspiration to everyone. Amazing friend, awesome streamer that does crochet, needle tatting, shuttle tatting, needlepoint, teaches, etc. He has a heart of gold and is making items for Project Linus. They're on Saturdays, Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, about 6 p.m. Eastern. Thank you very much for that, Blue Raven. You were too kind, and I don't know about a heart of gold, but but yes, thank you for acknowledging me and letting everybody on your page know about me and your other mods. All right. Where was I? Oh. The next stitch, back loop only, slip stitch, and then we're going to do the same thing. Half double crochet, back loop only, and then 3 double crochets, back loop only in the same stitch. So there's 1, 2, and 3. You're going to do that same thing all the way around until you have 6 petals. So you're going to find, let me find where these are. They all kind of twist. Right here. So the next one gets a slip stitch, and then it gets a half double, 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Gary. How are you? What's going on, Gary? I'm trying to make a cherry blossom. All right. So in the very last one, again, slip stitch, half double, and this is back loop only, half double, and in the same one, do 3 double crochets. Got your anti-headache earphones on? All. Well, hopefully you feel better. 1, 2, 3-day migraine. Ooh, I'm sorry. Hopefully, it'll clear up. 2, 3, 4. Why do I have 5 petals and not 6? I mean, there's nothing wrong with a 5-petal flower, but it should have 6. That there. That's 3. Maybe I did have it right. Now it's going to be all stretched out. That's double. And 2, 3. So that's 4 petals. Maybe there was 6. Slip stitch to the next one. And then we're going to do half double and 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe I was counting wrong. In the next one, again, back loop only, slip stitch. And in that same stitch, we're going to do the half double and then 3 doubles. You're missing the flower part? That's okay. That's okay. This is only the first one. 2, 3. This is fine because I can show you. So once you have your petals there, then I'm going to slip stitch to the base of the first one. Slip stitch, and then we're going to finish off. So I'm just going to chain 1 and cut, pull it through, and then you can always weave those in like you normally would. All right. So, Witchy Weaver, I don't know if you were here earlier when I showed how to do the centers of the flowers. Were you here for that, for the centers? For this part here? You don't think so? Okay. So I can recap. The first 2 rows are easy. First 2 rows are super easy. It's a chain of 51. This is for the sample. And again, exclamation point cherry will get you the link. So first row, chain of 51. 4th chain from the hook. Do a double crochet. And double crochet into every chain. You will have 40 double crochets of your first row. I mean 49. 49 double crochets. Second row, you're going to change your color. And in the second row, you do a double crochet into every stitch. You have 49 double crochets in your second row. That's real basic, real easy. Simple. And again, it's a multiple of 12 plus the 13 plus 2, which in this sample will be 51 chains. Again, you can always adjust this. So after you have your 2 rows of your doubles, you're going to chain up 1, and in the first 6 stitches, get single crochets. 6 stitches gets, the first 6 each get a single. Again, basic crochet. Then in the next stitch, you're going to do the center of the flower, and I will show you here on the last one. So just go back and crochet all the flowers. I know earlier you said there were 9 appliques. Yes. Well, you go back and put the petals on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through this part here, and then we'll do the petals. So what you're going to do, like I said, your 3rd row, you're going to do 6 single crochets on top of your, in the same color as your yellow here, or whatever color you're going to use. So you did your first row, your first color, the second row, your second color. Again, those are both doubles. Your 3rd row, you'll do 6 singles in the same color as your second row. And when you get to the next stitch, and it's the same thing down here, but I'm just going to show it here because I can easily frog this out. Need to make certain. Let me do a count real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Okay. So imagine I did 6 of them. Imagine this is at the very end. So I did my singles, my 6 singles. In the next stitch, this very next stitch, back loop only. Back loop only, you're going to do 3 singles in that back loop. 1, 2, 3. And it's the back loop of that one stitch. So it's kind of like an increase because you're putting 3 singles into one back loop. So after you have those 3, you're going to rotate. You're not going to flip. You're not going to turn. You're going to rotate flat. And then we're going to work into the front stitch of that same, the front loop of that same stitch. So in that front loop, taking a break for the koala, Witchy Miss. We're working on the flower. I'm showing Witchy Weaver how to do the centers of the flower. So like I said, that one stitch back loop only gets 3 singles. We're going to rotate flat. And in the front loop of that same stitch, gets 3 more singles. 1, 2, and 3. Does that make sense? I don't know how well it's showing up on camera. So we've done our 6 singles.
Yes, you work your back loop and front loop separately at the same time, like immediately, one after another. So you do back 3 in the back loop, 3 singles in the back loop, and then 3 singles in the front loop. So to do that, you gotta rotate because you're actually going back the way you came. And now you're gonna rotate it again. You got 6 stitches into that one stitch. So you're gonna find your sixth stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in your 6th stitch, which was the first back loop one you did, you're going to do a slip stitch to join it together into a circle. And then the next 2 stitches, back loop only, slip stitch. So in the back loop of those, slip stitch in those 2. And that is what creates the center of your flower. So it makes this weird little thing, but it's going to end up laying flat because you're doing it on this side. It's not going to stick up on the edge of your row. It's going to lay on the face of your work. Then what you're going to do is, imagine this is longer. There's more there. Imagine we just did that center, the first center. You're going to do, in the next 11 stitches, do single crochets, just like you normally would. Basic single crochet, and then the next stitch, do the same thing. Do the little flower, the center of your flower with your next one. Next 11 singles, then a flower. You keep doing that repeat. Everything's twisting here. When you get to the very end, you should have 6 stitches. So you're going to go right into the next, right after where we did the back loops and the front loops. The very next 6 are going to get single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I might have my count was off, so I'm going to add an extra one just for the heck of it. So then when you get to the end there, you're going to finish off like you would finish off your color, your row, and that is the end of row 3. Okay? I guess we can call it 3A. 3B is where we do the flowers, the petals working just into the centers. So I'm going to show that again. What I did here, we're going to work just in the centers of what we just made. Yeah, this is really, really cool. I really like this. It's a technique that I had never seen before, but it's like, I like the look it makes, because if you do the back loops, it's pulling from the front loops, and a cherry blossom, you can see, if you actually see a real cherry blossom, you'll be able to see the center of those flowers have a little bit of like a texture, a little pattern to it. All right. So when you're ready for the flowers, you're only going to work. Yeah, you can add this to anything. Yeah. And again, in between flowers, there's 11 stitches. If you want your flowers closer together, do less stitches. You want them further apart, do more. So your starting chain, that can vary. Play around with the math to see if you want them further apart or closer together. So that's not as important. The main thing is how they're formed here. This would be really cute as like a headband, or even like an edging on a blanket. You could do this periodically on a blanket. All right, to do the petals, you're only working in those 6 stitches of that round that you made. So we're going to join your yarn in your petal color however you want to join it. We're doing a half double crochet into a back loop of one of those 6. It doesn't matter which one. And I'm going to show you the way that I do it. I put a slip knot on my hook in my petal color, my pink. So slip knot, and I'm going to wait a minute. Okay. My fingers are like, wait a minute, that's not how you do a yarn over. I was needle tatting earlier, and I got in the mode of needle tatting. I'm like, no, that's not how you do that. All right, so I'm going to yarn over, because we're going to do a half double. So we got a slip knot in our hook, yarn over, hold it with your finger, and you're going to find one of your stitches, and you're going to do back loop only of those 6 that are in that round. Doesn't matter which one. So go in, and then we're going to yarn over, bring through, and now we have 3 on our hook. And I'm going to pinch that slip knot with my thumb. 3 on the hook, yarn over through all 3, and that forms a half double. In that same back loop that's there, you're going to put in 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3. Whoops. So in the back loop only of one of the stitches, do a half double and 3 doubles. And now go to the next stitch of that round, of that ring, and do a slip stitch to join your petal to it. And that's what you're going to do for all 6 of them. So in that same place where you did the slip stitch, we're going to do a half double. Again, if I'm going too fast, let me know. So we slip stitch there. We're going to do a half a double. So yarn over, go into that same back loop only, bring up a loop, 3 on the hook, yarn over through all 3. That same back loop only, we're going to do 3 double crochets. There's 1, 2, and 3. So there's 2 petals. Nope, not making a blanket. This is Teaching Tuesday. So this is just teaching how to do the cherry blossom stitch. Again, exclamation point cherry will get you the link to the blog, the pattern I got it from. It's from a blog called Nana's Crafty Home. And then in the next stitch of that round, back loop only, slip stitch. And in that same back loop only, we're doing a half double. And in that same back loop only, 3 doubles. 2 and 3. Now keep in mind, the whole time, we're working in those stitches that form the center of that ring. We're not working in any of the regular stitches. It would be better if this was a different color. So it would be I should have done a contrasting color from the rows. But those 6 that we form that circle, that ring, that's what we're working in back loop only of those. So we've got 3 there. Next stitch, back loop only, do a slip stitch. And in that same back loop only, half double, and then 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then the next stitch, back loop only, slip stitch, and you do that same pattern. This would be a cute stitch for a baby blanket, yes. Again, in that same back loop only, do a half double, and then 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. So I've got 5 petals there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next stitch, back loop only, do a slip stitch to join. And in that same back loop only, half double and 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And at the end here, we're going to slip stitch to the base. Thank you for the lurk, Eduhuman. I appreciate that. We're going to do a slip stitch to the base of our first one that we made. So that's slip stitch. And now we're going to just do a slip stitch, a chain, and finish off our yarn. So cut that off, pull through, and pull tight. And now we have formed our cherry blossom. Hey there, Mrs. Blood Reaper. How are you? Welcome in. So that is how we do that. And if you've ever seen like I mentioned, I think I mentioned earlier, if you've seen a real cherry blossom, the center part does have a little bit of a design that kind of looks like that, where they kind of stick out. So that's how you do the petals. You are gonna have to go back and weave in your tails from when you're doing these pinks. The pink for the petals, but that's easy to do. You just have a lot of tails to weave in. I'm pretty good. I'm this is Teaching Tuesday on my stream, and it's where I teach a stitch. And if anybody wants, they can crochet along. Um, Also, VODs are always up, and I do upload all of my streams to my YouTube channel, unedited. So the way you see them here is the way they are over on YouTube. So after I'm done, this will be on YouTube, and this goes for anybody in the sound of my voice, at any time that I'm on, when I'm live, regardless of what I'm doing, even if I'm doing a different craft or whatever, right here. Questions about crochet, feel free to ask. Basis of my channel is education. I'm always willing to stop what I'm doing, pick up a ball of yarn and a hook, and try to teach or demonstrate a technique or a stitch for you, besides even what I'm doing here. So feel free to do that. And no matter what level of crocheter you are, if you've never picked up a hook in your life, or if you have been crocheting for your entire life, I'm willing to help where I can. All right, we're going to make 2 more flowers, because we've got 2 more of these little centers here. And then when that is done, we'll go on to the next row. This is a cute stitch, yes. When I was looking for stitches to do, I find free ones. These are free patterns, and I find ones that are kind of cute, and the instructions are easy to understand. And I saw this, I was like, that's kind of cool, and I figured out how to do it. I looked at the pattern, I did a little test, and I'm like, yeah, this works. This is definitely springtime. All right, so I'm just going to do the next flower, and I can walk you through this again. Slips, this is the way I join. I always do a standing stitch, unless it's the end of the row. There's one I want to try that looks like strawberries. You mean? Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I know it's in here. Where did it go? Probably in the bottom of this bag. I got a bag, literally a bag that is overflowing with squares and swatches and samples that I've done over the year that I've been on, a little over a year that I've been on Twitch. Should have had flow. No, because I didn't know. Oh, I found it. I found it. You mean that pattern? The camera doesn't like red. Yeah, we did this back in the summer, last summer. Yeah, there's a right and a wrong side. Again, the camera hates red, but these are like modified popcorn stitches, so they are textured. Again, the camera quality is horrible with that red. Ugh. But yeah, that one was fun. Okay. Yeah, I think if are you part of my Discord, Witchy Weaver? If you're part of my Discord, I think, yeah, I'm pretty certain that that pattern is in my pattern section. You'd have to scroll up a bit to find it. Oh, yes, you did. So yeah, that pattern, I think it's by Natasha. Yeah, I think it's a Natasha pattern. All right. So we're going to I do standing stitches to join. So I'm going to yarn over, go and find whatever one I want of those 6 and back loop only, and then just do a half double, and in the same stitch do 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and then the next one, double check something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the next one's right here. Going to do a slip stitch join, and then your half double, 3 doubles. All right, thank you for the lark. I will be here for a bit. Oh, no problem. That is what my channel is all about. Teaching Tuesdays is pretty much my the core of my channel. I'm just going to go through these pretty fast, unless anybody wants me to demo this again. 1, 2, 3. We got 4. Yeah, we got right amount of petals so far. So how is everybody? I didn't even ask that. I just went into teaching. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? 1, 2, 3. That. There's a half double. 2, 3, and then do my slip stitch. And now we've joined. I'll chain 1, and I can cut, pull through. We did another of the flower. I'm going to do that one more time. I've got tails all over the place. I don't want to end up cutting these just for the sake of this. So I'm going to leave everything connected. Do my last one. And then we can work on the last row. Oh, I got a knot. This is some cheap, scrap, nasty yarn, but it works for demos. But I could hide that knot in the back. There we go. Two, 3. The next one, we're going to slip stitch. Wait a minute. Oh no, I put that in the wrong. Wait, did I? Oh no, we're good. We're good. Got ahead of myself. Double and then 3 doubles. 2, 3. Slip stitch in the next. Half double. 1. And then 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3. stitch, and then half double. And 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3. And then our last one. My yarn splits. Your yarn would not split, hopefully. You would use better yarn than I'm using. 2, 3. Lip stitch. Join that. And then I'm going to chain 1. Cut. Pull through. We got our flowers. Of course, all the ends would have to be woven in. So that is the flower part. Now we have one more row, the white row. All right, so this last row is pretty easy to do. Pretty easy to do. So when we did our single crochet here at the end here, that last single crochet, you're going to change your color. Let me get the white, and I'm just going to change it. Change it up. I'm going to chain up 3 and turn. And all we're doing now is, let me double check something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double crochet into each stitch, each regular stitch, except when you get to the flowers. When we get to the flowers, I can show you what to do. 4, 5, 6. So when you get to the flowers, if you want, you can put a stitch right there where that flower is. I don't like that. The other alternative is in that last stitch that you did, you're going to put in 1 extra one. So your stitch count works out. So you're just going to do an increase there, skip over that flower, and then in the next stitch, which is right here, just do double crochets. There should be 11 in between. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. And in that 11th stitch, you're going to put 1 more to make up for the one you're not going to do behind the flower. Skip that and then go into your very next stitch. They're just double crochets. I'm going to double check something. Double crochets all the way across. And that's all there is to row 4. So it's not that difficult of a pattern. Snooze the ad. And then do another one of those. And with that. Couple more stitches. 4, 5, and 6. Bit of ends to weave in, but nothing too difficult to do. And that's a cherry blossom stitch. And then obviously fluff them up so they look like flowers. And they're not appliqued. You don't have to worry about sewing, besides sewing in your ends. And looks great. So, again, exclamation point. Oh, it's already there. It's in the chat. It is linked in my Discord as well. Again, it'd be great for a border, a headband, even a decoration on a hat. Oh, pretty cute. Change up the colors. They don't have to actually be cherry blossoms. It could be whatever flower you choose. Okay, that's gonna go away. I think that's going to be it for me tonight. I am tired, I'm hungry, and I want to go and raid. And I know who we're going to raid out to. Let me switch this over. I'm going to make up a raid call. Let's see. Give me one moment. Oh, that's not what I want. One moment, everybody. All right. So we're going to go and raid out to the Mocha Locos. They're still on. They're having their big PP Energy party. This is day 2. I think they're going to be wrapping up soon, I'm assuming. So I want to thank everybody who hanging out with me tonight, everybody who's come in. I will be on Thursday. Granny Karen may be on Thursday with me, possibly. Yes. So everybody stick around for the raid. Copy that raid call. That is the raid call. Anybody can use this. Those emotes are not just for subscribers. Anybody on Twitch can use those. So copy that raid call. Wait a minute. Wait. No, don't. No, that's not it. That's not it. Wait. Wait. That's it. Actually, no, that's not. Disregard that. Disregard that. I'm going to learn how to be a real streamer at one day. Don't know why. Okay. That is it. The very last one is the raid call. The one, no number sign, just 3, year 3. So this is their 3rd year of being partner. And if I can I can't even copy it myself. Come on, Twitch. Okay, I got it. No, I don't have it. Come on, Crafty Cub. There, we got it. All right, I will be on again Thursday. Granny Karen may be with us. I'm not really certain. I have to get in contact with her and see what her plan is. So everybody stick around for the raid. Show the Mokos some love. I've never raided into them before. So show them some love. They are wonderful beings. They are the originators of the stream team that I'm on. That little logo that's right here. So I will chat with you all on Thursday. So here we go. And as I always say,